There are places on this planet that you'll never find on a map. Hidden by governments, erased by history, or simply too dangerous to visit. These locations exist in the shadows of our world. From the secret military base Area 51 to the forbidden shores of Sentinel Island, join us as we explore the places that Earth pretends don't exist. North Sentinel Island, one of the most mysterious places on Earth. It's part of India's Andaman Islands, but unlike its tropical neighbours, no one is allowed to visit. Not because it's haunted, or because of its harsh terrain, but because of its people. The island is home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous tribe who have rejected contact with the outside world for 60,000 years. They don't farm or use special tools, they simply just hunt and fish like their ancestors did, their ways untouched by the modern world. Many attempts have been made to contact or even befriend these people, but all of them have ended in the same way, with hostility. In 2006, two fishermen drifted too close to the island. They were killed, and their bodies were never recovered. In November 2018, 26-year-old missionary John Allen Chow journeyed to North Sentinel Island alone. He was determined to share Christianity with the tribe who lived there, offering gifts and shouting out in English. The Sentinelese, fiercely protective of their isolation, responded with arrows. Despite being wounded, Chow returned the next day to reshare his message. However, later on, fishermen off the coast of North Sentinel Island later spotted John's body being dragged across the beach by tribesmen. Not a single trace of John or his belongings were ever recovered. Camp Century, Greenland. Camp Century was a United States military base built underneath the Greenland ice sheet during the Cold War. Camp Century was officially described to the public as a scientific research station. It was said to have included ice drilling and climate research. However, military personnel and documents later revealed that it was something entirely different. It was a part of Project Iceworm, a US military plan to build a series of nuclear launching stations underneath the ice of Greenland and close to the Soviet Union. The idea was to create a hidden, mobile nuclear arsenal that would be nearly impossible for enemies to detect. The plan was to give the US a second striking capability, with the strong tensions and nuclear tensions rising with the USSR. The Greenland ice sheet proved to be less durable than expected. Tunnels collapsed under pressure, and Project Iceworm was abandoned in 1967. Diesel fuel and radioactive coolant left behind, paired with climate change, have made the site a ticking environmental time bomb. If the ice melts far enough, the radioactive contaminants could be released into the Arctic ecosystem, something that the US military and designers never anticipated. Poveglia Island. Located across the waters of Venice, the island has served many purposes in its years of life. Over the centuries, it served as a checkpoint for ships, a quarantine for the plague, the Black Death, and more recently, the home of a mental institution in the early 20th century. The island is estimated to contain the remains of thousands of people, and today stands as one of the most haunted places in the whole world. On October 28, 2019, the Italian Paranormal Research Society received an anonymous submission. The submission was regarding the disappearance of Marco L., a freelance photographer and Venice local. He travelled in via boat to take some photos of the island and what remains there. However, in the morning, his motorboat was found adrift with a full tank of fuel but no sign of Marco. To this day, the case remains unsolved. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. This is my first video, so if you have any feedback that you want to give me, just leave it in the comments down below. I would appreciate a subscribe if you feel like it, or a like, whatever, I don't really mind. But yeah, I will catch you in the next one.
The United States wants to transform this